Then that way you get some brownie points like Angel. Just out of curiosity, first two problems, easy, hard, in between. Thumbs up, those are easy. Thumbs down, like I forgot them completely already. Sorry, man. In between, like, in between. Dang, that's sweet. Alright. So now that we're gonna start officially, you have to put the phone away, even though you did get about an hour to use it. Here it comes. Put in the original, which I usually recommend. The original, which I recommend. Oh, also, if you are talking, try not to talk too loud, because on the video, one of the other ones, a lot of people were talking. Not this class, but some other class, but even while I was watching, I was like, dang. If your supervisor saw that, that'd be like bad. Kids are just talking. But my plan is those who are talking, they don't want to learn it anyway, so they're probably not going to learn it. Those who are listening, they probably will. But don't do it for video's sake. I just videotape that. Alright. Don't talk because it's the right thing to do. Alright, here we go. Move it oh, anybody know? I just do it. 2 to the left, 4 down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Dang, that was sweet. Do me a favor, next to the new one, go ahead and put the equation next to it. Ooh, and let me make it harder. The function, let me have you use function notation so that you know, either they can give you the y or they can give you f of x. I'm gonna do the f of x function notation equals. Monica, did you look in there to see if that test is in there? Because you'll have another opportunity to be spicy if you find out that the test isn't there. You know what I mean? You don't know what I'm saying.
I do.
What I said.
The y and the x and the y.
You're correct. I did say that.
Oh, but my test too. Yeah.
That's why I didn't believe I had it. That right there, if it was something else, I believe it. Yeah, I probably did. But that is like, no way. She didn't turn that in. But you gotta find the test otherwise. Now that it is real, if it's not in by tomorrow, then we'll just have to be at odds. It'll be what happened. That part will be real. I'm not turning it in. So that's what I'm saying. Now that it's, before I thought it was me. Dang it.
But if I do my test,
I'm gonna have to make up work and turn it in. No, that's what I'm saying. Now that we found that it was somebody else's mistake, not my own, and there was attitude behind it, no, how about now? Now, just like, if she got it, she got it, she wins. If she don't, you don't have to pay for more teacher on her list, and that's me. All right, here comes, and I'm all right with that. This guy, write down the function notation. All right, but you do have to take this thing out, even if you don't focus. All right, here we go. Write it down, take a look at it, see if you're okay with it. I don't know if the second thing is in line. It's okay. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it. It's okay. No. It's either there or you gotta go. Either one. Yeah. I'm trying to look after I give her. Can't try to be all friendly. She's all like, oh, really? Now you got choices. Let's pause this so we don't have this on film. Why did you have 2 phones? Is it on? Is it on? Is it on? Dang, you see what this girl did? So I need to take her phone, right? And then, I don't know why she has to, but that's another story. So she like puts it in her right pocket. And then I'm like, well, she gotta go, and that part's true, yeah. And then she gives me a phone, but because I got memory, I know it was a good looking phone. This one is like semi good looking. And it went in the right pocket, she gave it with the left, which was still smooth. Give me that phone, but that was can't be.
look.
But here's what I'm gonna say. No.
You tripping.
Do this. I'm gonna send you out. Not bad. In 5 minutes, if it really is the only phone, come back in. If it's not the phone.
Yo, can I just go home?
Yeah.
Give me my thing out.
Yeah. You can.
Okay?
Yeah. I mean,
Can I get my iPhone back?
this is the phone?
Yeah, I have this one.
How'd you get it to your left hand already? And why would you go home then?
Why not? Why not go home?
Because don't you have to turn in units eventually? Won't you have to turn in math units eventually?
Yeah.
But that deal's still on the table. You can step out for 5 minutes if there's a real phone, then come back in. If it wasn't, then
Okay,
you know it, then...
I'm kind of.
All right, here comes number three. On 3. Oh, same thing? Why are they doing the same thing over and over again? Oh. So read the question. There's a question over there. Is it the same question that was for the other one?
Graph each of the following equations.
Oh, are they different? Yes. Yes. All right. Go ahead and graph in those other two if you know how to do it. We'll give you like a minute to do that. We're just going to move on to the next one. Clearly, there's a difference. I think they're wondering if you know what it is. Oh, I see. Oh, good job. What's the lady's name? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what she's doing. That is sweet.
All opposites.
Yeah. That is smart. Good stuff. But we'll give you a minute to get those two in, then we'll look see what comes next. The good news on this unit, for whatever reason, they're going to repeat a little bit of what they did last unit with the U's. Then eventually those U's, just for those who are exceptional in thinking, they're going to switch it to this guy here. This picture here looks like this. And then they'll do the same thing. They'll move it up to, move it to the right 4. It'll just be a cube, but it's the same concept. So just know, if you can do the one we're doing, this same thing, let's see. What are you? You're up to 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's easy.
Same concept. So here's the. All right. Is that minute up? 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Let's see what comes next.
Wait, we have to draw a squiggly line?
No. That's for like the future. By the end of this unit on assessment 2, they're going to switch the U's into these S's. And they're just going to have you do the same thing. Move the S up and down, left and right, and so on.
Isn't that another shape?
The S shape goes with a cube. If I were doing the 2 in its place, it would just be this. So it's the same picture, just the thing that's moving is the, let's see here, Tamara, or the lady at our other center, she's a math teacher, her name is Tamara. Really? Come on, people. Tamara kicks a soccer ball into the air. The highest point of the ball was reached at 7 feet, and it landed 8 feet from, this thing, I think I might just give you guys, where you're standing. Write an equation for this situation. I'm going to draw the picture and see if you can feel the answer to this thing. I hate this question. But for those who are exceptional, it's worth you hearing it. Step 1, XY table. Step 2, draw the picture, the trajectory. Ooh, hello, that's a real word. The trajectory, that is the path that it travels. The highest point is at 7, and it landed 8 feet from where she was standing. Let's make her stand right here at 0. This is a girl. She's wearing a dress. Let's give her a triangle skirt. Give her hands. She's not a cheerleader. She's on the team. All right. So she kicks the soccer ball. Boom. There's her trajectory. The ball lands here at what? At 8 feet. The highest point was reached at 7 feet. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My little picture's off then. How do I make a soccer ball? Soccer ball has different. Soccer ball is up there. What I'm just going to do with this thing here. Here's what I'm going to say to them, this part they want to gather. The highest point on a parabola, which is what this shape happens to be, is the halfway mark. So when is the ball at 7? Here at 4. At 4, the ball is at the highest point. 4 is the halfway mark. So if this were a 10, this would be a 5, half of 10. If this were 20, this would be a 10. It's the halfway mark. It just happens to be a 4 because the ball landed at 8. Anybody play soccer here? You played on team either organized or like real team, like what's this called? Not club. Anybody play club? All right. Anybody just play on a team? All right. So this deal here represents that. The question like, how am I writing an equation from that? Well, the vertex of this parabola would be 4, 7. How do I turn that into an equation? The same way I do is this here. You may remember this thing here. Inside, the first thing goes inside with the opposite sign. The last guy just goes at the end. Take a look at it. See if you want to ask something. Go.
Since it's an upside down parabola, would it make the x negative?
Not the x, but what's
Or
out
the-
front.
yeah.
Very good. Good point. You have a red to highlight that. You can just put the top right there. All right, so now you have a minus sign there, and that part's important. If this were 2 points, without the minus sign, you're getting half the credit. With it, but go ahead and do it now. With it, you get the full credit. Any question on this one? I don't know. Like, where'd you get the 4 from? How come 8 isn't in the problem? Anything you want to ask? Hopefully this is one where when you get the last 10 minutes with your notes, you get to do that. All right, I'm moving. Anybody still writing on this one? X-intercepts. Let's see what I want to do with these. All right, I'm about to break a rule. Sometimes. I heard this other guy at the other center does it, and I was doing the hard way for my students, and they found it so tricky to do. So I'm going to break the rule. I'll read the test eventually to find out if there's a place where I can't break this rule, but for the most part, this rule broken will get you the right answer. So we'll give you. All right, check there. Oh, yeah, the x-intercept. All right, here's the deal. Find the x-intercept. I'm going to do one the official way, then the rest I'm going to do the way I'm going to recommend for you. All right, here it comes. Find x-intercept means please factor. Find x-intercept is code for please. All right, here comes A. Official way you do the magic X. Anybody here been in Bonnie's class? Bonnie factoring.
Yeah.
Brian factoring. Brian
Yeah.
factoring. All right. They probably did something like this. The last part. Am I sure I put it in?
But what in?
Let her keep it. All right, I'll think about it. So of course, what are two numbers when you multiply them, give you the top, when you add them, give you the bottom? That's old school factoring or whatever. Anybody know what two numbers when you multiply give you 2, add them, give you a 3? Same two numbers, I multiply those two numbers, boom, I get a 2. I add those same two numbers, boom, I get a 3. Yeah, 1 and 2. 1 times 2 is that. It's true I won't be able to have you pick back on Wednesday, but that may not be a big deal. So I say do it now, so you don't have to do that. All right, here's the deal. Once you get the 1 and the 2, you have factored it. What does it mean to factor? Write an addition problem as a multiplication problem. So in this case here, this big parentheses we multiply times that one, that makes it a parenthesis. I mean a problem. Let's see. The word factoring here, it means multiply the 1 and the 2, 1 and the 2. We just factored it. We didn't solve it though. To find the y-intercept, you also have to factor. Then this is the long way. I'm going to do the short way in a moment. Then solve. Okay, how do you know you solve something? You know you solve something when you say x equals something. If you don't say x equals something, even though you feel like I solved it, no you haven't. I'll do the long version of solving and then the simple version of solving. The long version of solving is take this in the parentheses, set it equal to 0. Solve that baby equation by subtracting 1 on both sides. And voila, there you go. I just solved one of the 2 pieces. How do you solve this other piece? The way that regular math people do. If it's in factored form, that is, it's stuck in parentheses, you just put the same number opposite side. Same number as the 2, opposite sign, it's a minus. I just solved it. Take a look at that one, take a look at that one. Any questions about the long version? Let's do the short version, which is the quadratic formula. Alright, here goes. Hey, somebody who, let's find out for thumbs. I got 10 minutes to do 2 problems. I'm going to do one that's straightforward. Let's see if we can find one that looks weird. So they can have a regular looking one and a weird one, and then that's it. All the others will fall under that category. It will be your homework to do those. And for that, I mean the exceptional people do it for homework. It will be exceptional. Those who are average, alright, we'll try to do it. Thumbs up. I remember the quadratic formula. I know how to write it out. It has a letter B and C and A in it. Thumbs down, like 1, either I've forgotten, or B, I've never heard of it in my life. In between, it's like, I know part of it, but I don't remember it all. If you remember quadratic formula, show me thumbs. Yeah, I remember how to write it out. I have forgotten it. In between, it's like, I know part of it, whatever. I know there's the B's and the radical sign. Alright, here it comes. I'm going to write it down. We'll do it for this guy here. We'll do it for one guy who looks the hardest. Someone look through the other problems to see which one looks the hardest. We'll go from there. Here's a story for those who've forgotten it. There was a bad boy. He wore a leather coat, white t-shirt, jeans rolled up, black shoes. He was a greaser. He was not quite sure. He was positive or negative. He wasn't quite sure if he was going to go to the party. It was a house party, kid and play. He was at somebody's house. Their parents are out of town. At least that's the way they do it on TV. He got into the party, found out it wasn't the type of party he thought. There were a lot of drugs going around. And he was a square. They're blue pills, white pills. So he's at this party. There's a lot of bad stuff going on. Found out he was a square, B squared. The boy, letter B. Because he was a square, he missed out. He didn't take drugs. But these 4 awesome chicks. Chicks call them chicks because in England, a woman is called a bird. A baby bird is a chick. Baby chicks are pretty, therefore ladies are chicks. These 4 awesome chicks. He missed out on them. And the party was all over 2 a.m. The story a little bit slower. There's a bad boy, he's negative, the bad boy. Wasn't sure if he can go to the house party. He got there, found out he was a square because of drugs. Because of the drugs, he missed out on 4 awesome chicks. The party was over at 2 a.m. It was a horror movie, he killed everybody after that, but that's not part of this story. That's the movie Carrie. I didn't see Carrie the first one or the second one, because I don't want to see a horror movie, but you want her to do whatever she does at the end. Oh, pause, no. I want to, but I won't. Nope, I won't. Alright, let's get some answers. Oh, sorry, that should be a Y, it should be an X. Hey, I'm gonna find the x-intercepts. That's what I'm gonna do here. Hey, how do I do that? I need to find an A, a B, and a C over here. When I find ABC, put it into the puzzle, work it out. I'm gonna do this twice. I'm gonna do it on this first one. I'm gonna find the hard version, find ABC, put it into the puzzle, and then you're gonna be like, what? It's the same thing every time. I'm like, yeah. Even up here, I didn't have to do all of this. Nope. You just find ABC, put it into the puzzle. You're done. A is always the number in front of the square term. Some people are gonna put in an X. You'll be wrong. B is the number in front of the regular X term. C is the constant, the last number, including its sign. So let's ask the question. Here we go. Anybody know what A is going to be? B is going to be C. Someone, after you give one, don't give another. What's A in this problem? Yeah, 1. Very nice. If there's no number in front of a letter, it is a 1. Don't answer the next one. Person number 2, what is B? It's gone, Roberto. He got alligators on his shoes. All his shoes. I don't even know how they get to do what they do. But whatever. Better in high school than adulthood. And C, somebody? Negative 12. Some people are just going to put the 12, it's going to mess you up. Alright, let's put it in the puzzle, work it out, do it one more time. 30 minutes, somebody gives me this stuff, or in David's case, he gave it all to me already. What are you going to do with your 30 minutes? Boom, sometimes you got to get it done. You're hired, man. The other people, they cannot. No, we're not going to hire them. Alright, here we go. Minus B. Whenever you put it in parentheses so you know that you're plugging in whatever. Here's the puzzle, now I'm just putting it together just like my son. He keeps doing this one puzzle over and over. Something may be up with him, but that's cool. But then again, it's not like he has other puzzles at home. He only has one puzzle. I need to get his mom to get him another puzzle. Or we're going to find out, will he keep doing the same puzzle over and over? Which may not be good. Or will he switch to another puzzle if he had another puzzle? He keeps putting together the solar system. He's in kindergarten, they taught it to him, which is pretty impressive. Let's see here. A, you're 1. C, you're 12. If you get the ABC, the rest is easy. It's long. Why would you do a long version? Because they're both long, but this one you don't have to think about. This one you gotta think about. If you want to do this version, you're still okay. 2A, where A is a 1. You will have calculators, not that you need them in high school, unless you don't know your time picking, in which case, you're not gonna really finish high school anyway, not for real anyway. We're gonna give you a diploma, but when you get out in the real world, you're like, well, I don't know, they just gave me one, and you'll be mad at us. But whatever, we need to get you out of here. Here we go, yeah, I recorded that. Sorry that I recorded that. Alright, here we go. Just get the supervisor season. Here we go. No, we're not just going to give you a diploma. You have to earn it. Alright, here's a 1 plus or minus. Anybody know what negative 1 squared is? Facebook? Yeah, I know. But at school they blocked it out for teachers. I'm not a kid, I'm 45 years old. I can't go check my Facebook here because they blocked it out because they know grown-ups would be on their Facebook all day checking updates about nothing. Here we go. Anybody know what negative 1 squared is? Yeah. Here, there are 3 numbers in line. Negative 4, which you have to call it. Negative 4 times 1 is still negative 4. And then negative 4 times a negative 12. Ooh, let's try that. Anybody know negative 4 times negative 12? This is high school. You guys in algebra 2B, you'd be juniors at regular school. Say it again. 48. Not only 48, but it's a positive 48. And it shouldn't be next to that 1. I just poisoned myself. You see that? That's poison. Plus 48. Oh, it's going to get 49. Sweet. Very nice. And on the bottom, 2 times 1 is just 2. I'm not even going to ask them, dang, how are they going to keep that up? It's like just teasing me. Like, you can't go on Facebook. There's nothing happening there except that military officer, I friended her. She hasn't replied back. And then I got a friend, the lady who's in the wheelchair. Did I talk about the lady in the wheelchair? Yeah. I'm supposed to friend her so that she can tell me her story. And I don't know how I'm going to turn this into a story for kids about some lady who has sickle cell anemia, who one leg is shorter than the other, and she's supposed to die soon. Yeah. Supposed to. Yeah, with sickle cell anemia, not supposed to make like to like 30 or something. But she's like close to 40. Oh yeah, she's 44. Or 43. Yeah, so she made it. In any case, here comes tick, 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 1 plus or minus square root of 49 all over 2. Anybody know what square root of 49 is? 7 plus 1 is 8. I should keep this plus or minus. Let's see. You're a plus or minus here. You're a plus or minus No, that's where I messed up. That's where I just messed up. Here it comes. 1 plus or minus the square root of 49. 1 plus or minus 7, because the square root of 49 is a 7. 1 plus 7 is an 8 over 2. 1 minus 7, anybody? Oh yeah. 1 minus 7?
Negative 6.
Yeah, it's that negative that I was looking for. A negative 6 over 2. It produces 2 stinking answers. You're a 4. You're a negative 3. I'm going to do one more of these. For those who didn't get this one, don't worry. You get a second chance. Pause. Take a look. Write it down. See if there's something you want to ask. Did I mess up? 3 over 2. Oh. And just turn off the camera. Someone who wasn't here, they deserve to have it messed up. Take a look at it, write it down. Guess what? If this is worth 2 points, you do a bunch of junk, I'll give you 1 point for trying. If it's worth 4 points, do stuff. Oh, I gotta miss it. Okay, I'm still giving you 2 out of 4. Get down here, your sign is off. I'm giving you 3 points. You have that, then you get off 4. All right, what do we need from you right now? In a moment, and I'll deal with these people first. Those who, you see the red star and the black star up there, the 2 paperclip things. People who have their red star paper clips, their black star paper clips, I'm gonna get your stuff from you first, and that way you can slip out. While you're doing that, I'm gonna grab tests for some people who need to at least start looking and seeing what's there, and that way they either A, can do stuff about it, or B, they can sit here. And then lastly, those who need to do their key assignment, you have to finish that. You need sticky stuff in front of Andrew. Andrew's wearing a gray hood. There should be a thing there. You gave me your job. You gave me your thing. Do I? I guess I already have it. So here's the deal. I think raise your hand if you turn in all your stuff to me already. I know there's Jessica, there's David. Alright, so you two have choices. Of course, you can slip out if you choose to, or if there's something you take care of here, you can do that as well. Karina. Any test on this test? Stop writing anything on there that way. In 3 weeks, we'll say extra things. Marcos, I have your stuff?
Second one, restroom.
Alright, restroom it is. Good. Alright, we got that. Alright, let's find out who just needs paper clips. You already put your marks, you already have your key stuff. Anybody in here just need paper clips?
I just need a whiteboard.
Just need whiteboard. Do me a favor. Angel, under you is going to be Algebra 2A whiteboards. As a matter of fact, I'm going to just pass out to everybody, that way everyone will have one automatically. It'll be under your right hand, your test. Yeah, you see those? Find the one that says 2A, we're going to give it. Hey, yeah, those puffy coat things apparently are important now. Yeah, back in the day. Do you have the test? You took it?
I know I took it.
What's your score? Alright, well,
The first test,
we'll do
I did it. Remember when I came in on, I came in on Thursday, and then I finished that.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Alright, the ones that I just gave you, you're not taking them while you're actually trying to do something. Once you finish doing what you need to do, we'll go from there. What you can do, since I don't think you do very well on, is you can see the tutor, right? Match it up with the review, and then once you match up with the review, take a review to the tutor, have him go through it with you, and then that way, when you come back, you'll pass if you get the second credit. All right, so let's see what we got here. People have green markers. They need paper clips. Key assignments. So whiteboards are out. Who just needs paper clips? They're right here in the middle. Anyone who's messing around, if you need any sticky stuff like the glue to glue the things together, you can get that now. Whatever you need, ask me for it. We got 15 minutes to take care of it. If your stuff, once you turn your stuff into me, that releases you paper clips. Not on your thing. without turning anything in, you just get to wait for 15 minutes. Just get to wait for 15 minutes and then you go.
So am I gonna get that unit from you?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry about earlier.
Okay, I appreciate it. It is street one to the next class, but it's not a big deal. And when you do, you will collect your phone. Until you give it to me, I just won't be able to come back. But not in a big way, in a small way. Yeah, small way, but yeah. I am gonna call, but I'm thinking about that one. That's not even worth it. I'm not. Yeah.
So you're saying?
Well, give me Kathleen's number. Give me Kathleen's number.
Her number's 9.
Hey Kathleen, your sister, why are you calling me? Because you're old school. Alright, hold on, let's find out something. We have 6 pages, yeah, in the first paper clip. And Jacob, you got 6 pages in the first paper clip?
So I can't come. I can't come to class on Wednesday.
I'm missing like.
Why?
You should have, but whatever. It's cool.
What do we do right now?
You can come for half. First half, time to leave early. Everybody's like, what? How's she leaving early? Because she got it like that. Yeah.
Okay, I'll come the first half, leave the other half.
Yeah, the second half you'll go, but you already learned, so it doesn't even matter. Hey Jacob.
Here's
No?
right there.
I appreciate that. All right, you have a question? Favorite clip?
I just knew I wanted to have a different.
This is unit 1 or unit 2?
I have unit 2 here.
But unit 1, that
I
is
just
it.
need one test. That's the first test.
All right, you need assessment 1, unit 1. All right, so I'll check around the room in a second. I'm gonna get her what she needs, and then we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out what people need. Like, oh, I need this, I need that. Test for unit 1. So while I'm looking for her thing here in unit 1, that's good here. I'll just go around the room. Andrew, I'm gonna start with you. Give you a moment to get your ideas together, like what is it you need, and then we'll go around the room. Pencil?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we should get straight. Oh, you put that. You can put it in here that way. Hey, look on the way, Angel. What the heck? What? What? Yes, you paper cut this stuff with a safety pin.
Me? I told you.
I knew I had it. I just didn't know it was gonna be too hard to find. Oh, but it's not in your thing either, yeah? But isn't the paper in there that has those things, and then you just have to take it to someone to have them say what it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it.
All right, Karen, I'm gonna look while I ask. All right, Andrew, what is it that we need for unit unit 1? All right. All right, there's our. Marcos, what do you need?
Huh?
What do you need?
What test too?
Alright, so these are any blank tests, which of course those are going to be enough. And I have, and you said unit 1, test 2?
Yeah.
Test 2, unit 1. Unit 1, test 2. Alright, here's the unit 1, test 2. Also, you'll also need unit 1, test 1. Need some adjustments. Oh, I see stars. Did I mark it? I already marked it. Maybe I have marked it. Work on that guy and we'll take a look at what's there. And yes, but you need something. What do you need?
The first assessment.
That is, I need to fix it or I need to take it.
Take it.
Alright, well, Tessa, what do we need?
I need to make a picture of it.
Alright, sit against Laura.
I need to make pictures on it. 1 and 2 times 1.
1, 2. And the other people, I'm going to get yours, but since it wouldn't be enough time. So here comes the real question for those who I'm going to try and find those tests for you to begin. There she is. So that's unit 2, test 2. The question is going to be, when can you come and finish it? Because the amount of time that you're going to have to begin and see what's on the test, go away, study it, come back and ace it as if you knew it all along. There won't be enough time now. You may have a question, you may have a comment. You may not.
I want to ask you, the unit that we just did the test on, if I pass
It goes in the school one.
for the school one?
Uh-huh.
Alright, cool.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. All right, let me get some tests for you guys to look for while I look for
I just redid them for like, did I have?
question marks. Names.
You're leaving me. You haven't done it before.
Yeah, it means there are two pieces to the answer. There's a first part and the second part. And after that, so you got 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just sitting right here with friends.
Cool, I like that, I like that. Yeah, with people getting in trouble. All right, test. Do one.
I can't keep my hands.
You're gonna begin for 9 minutes. You're gonna look at it for 9 minutes. You're gonna do something for 9 minutes. Somebody needed